football match at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia. Today, a good one in the AFC East. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go on this cold afternoon in Philadelphia. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Cowboys come out, and they are led out by Dak Prescott, as they have been for a decade. Wow. It's his 10th season as a Cowboy, three-time Pro Bowler, who is now 32 years old.
And we all know how talented this guy is, Mike, right? From the physical sense, that's obvious. But what really separates him, and it really came through when we had a chance to talk to him this week, is really his ability to operate from the neck up. His processing speed, his decision-making. It seems like he's always one step ahead of the defense, and when he's on, he's proven to be really hard to beat.
What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield, perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
He'll get back to Javonte Williams. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. The first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. That's good for a Dallas first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Here's a 2nd and 6. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That one taken in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, it's Tank Bigsby. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. So here come the Eagles, and they are led by the reigning Super Bowl MVP. What a season for Jalen Hurts. Took the Eagles to the mountaintop. Now his 6th season in the NFL.
This is someone who just seems like every year they just get better and better, Mike, right? I mean, think back, whether it was Alabama to Oklahoma to being a Heisman finalist, going from a backup role to MVP candidate. His development has been fun to watch, and now he's universally considered one of the best all-around quarterbacks in the league, and if they want to leave here with a win, they're going to need him to be just that.
At the 30-yard line, it's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 3. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. He'll push forward for about a yard. Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there on the stop.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and a yard. He'll try to run here with Barkley. And he is going to have an Eagles first down. He gets 5 and needed only a yard.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
So after giving up a touchdown to start the game, you'd hate to then turn around on your opening drive and give the ball back after a 3-and-out. So that's a nice hard run there, nothing fancy, but just maintain possession and get a fresh set of downs.
And he's not able to get away. He does manage to get back to the original line of scrimmage, and that'll set up 2nd down.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs that sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play, and good job by the defenders tracking him down and took him down for a loss.
Short throw taken in by Goddard. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
3rd and 9.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. 11 yards for number 11. And a first down.
And an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 49.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Cowboys' 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 4. This is to Goddard on the screen. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. Big-time play for Philly. It's a gain of 34.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Hurts going to fire this one out to Smith. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 9-yard line.
Hurts going to keep it on the option. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
Trying to keep a drive alive, going to have to convert on 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. On the move left. And the Eagles are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short, but not until after he sets his guys up first and goal.
A tight end in motion now. Saquon is into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Eagles come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This fielded at about the 9. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Cowboys offense ready to possess the football for the second time. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. To throw is Dak. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
On the play fake, Dak. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Eagles offense ready to take over for their second possession. They'll start out first down and 10. Man in motion is Smith. Hurts using the pop pass. Into space at the 45. Devontae Smith, and he is gone. 72 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. So they come up with a long touchdown on the little short pass. Greg, the quarterbacks love those pop passes, especially when they end up in the end zone.
Mike, you're well aware of the phrase in golf that there's no pictures on a scorecard. Well, in this case, there's no pictures on a box score because it doesn't matter if you throw it 1 yard or 50. You get credit for it all. In this case, he'll take credit for the touchdown.
Here's Elliott for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Cowboys 7.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
Unfortunately, Mike, over my career, I've been in this guy's shoes plenty of times, probably more than I wish to admit. You take your eyes off the ball. You think about becoming a runner before securing the catch, and when you do that, you end up watching the ball fall to the ground.
He'll drop this down to Williams. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down, Cowboys.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Dak going to throw it here on 1st down.
Just take what the defense is giving you, and you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath pitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
2nd down and 3. To the air again. Prescott. That's right side. He's got Ferguson. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. On to the 2nd quarter. Cowboys possess the football. They've got 3rd down and less than a yard. They'll go with the sneak. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the 1st down.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Jalen Phillips in on the stop.
48-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Now Prescott. Into the hands of Pickens. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And he's going to be out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, but that is enough to keep the drive alive. 1st down.
You could see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
He was looking for George Pickens there. It's 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
That's out wide to Williams. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
6-yard pickup.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here comes 2nd and 4. Again, Prescott to the air. Forced out wide.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. And a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Prescott now. Now, screen going to be set up for Davis. And they continue to churn out 1st downs. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. And he's in. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Cowboys. Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. On first down, it's Hurts. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he is out of bounds at the 45. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
He'll get this ahead for about 3. And it's Murray, the linebacker, there on the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at their 48-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's going to air this one out. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. That's complete. Tight end got it. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
For Eagles, first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
2nd and 4.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Once again, it's Barkley. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Eagles first down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Now Hurts going to call his own number. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. The quarterback had the decision to make, and boy, he chose the right one, taking it in for the touchdown.
The key to this play, Mike, is the decision-making by the quarterback. Get your eyes on that defensive end. If he crashes on the handoff to the back, you pull it, he gets out in space, and he does the rest.
Elliott now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Eagles have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead.
14.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Cavante Turpin on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Cowboys offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14. And they'll begin 1st and 10. On play action. Here's Dak. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That's complete, left side to Pickens. It'll mark him down just shy of the 40. A gain of 11 on that one. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
1st down, Cowboys.
Here's a handoff to Williams. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Williams, the ball carrier, taken down at the 41. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Back to throw is Prescott. This one is complete. It's Pickens. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 1st and 10. Prescott. Into the hands of Pickens once again. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
2nd down, they need 3. Pistol now for Prescott. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. Now going to get a stoppage. Injured player. Oh, it's C.D. Lamb who is shaken up. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's brought in right side by Pickens. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
On 3rd down, Prescott. That's right side. He's got Ferguson. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. On fourth down, here's Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal try. This about as short as you can get. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will cut the lead down to 4.
Outside of coming away with a touchdown, I'm not sure they could have done any better to close out that half. I mean, they burned all the clock. They don't let the opponent possess the ball, and they come away with points.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
First down throw for Hurts. He's going to air this one out looking for Dotson. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks. Probably a tough halftime for the defensive coordinators, trying to do something to slow down these offenses. What a show they put on in the first half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Eagles offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Finding room at the 35. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
To throw on second down is Hurts. He'll step up and run this. Hurts will give himself up here at the end, but not before he picks up a first down.
That's good.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Man in motion is Brown. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it to the middle. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. 19 more on that one, and another first down.
Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest, and while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Just a simple hitch route, certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
Second down throw for Hurts. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
From out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. The Cowboys offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
Cowboys first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Williams gets it on the draw. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Shotgun draw, trying to catch him off guard here, Mike, but the defense was having none of it. Thought it took a little too long to develop. Gave that defense enough time to get back there, stop him for no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the play fake, Dak. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 49-yard line.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. Play fake. Prescott. And they're going to get to him and take him down taken back to the other side of midfield. Jalen Phillips in there for a loss of 5 on the sack, and now it's 3rd down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here's Dak to throw. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson, and he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. On play action, Hurts. And he's not able to get away. He does manage to get back to the original line of scrimmage, and that'll set up 2nd down.
We've seen a little bit of a transformation across the defensive tackle position. And what I mean, Mike, is years ago, they were on the interior of the line to stuff the run. They were big bodies taking up space. Now, not only do you have to defend the run, you have to be able to win one-on-one matchups and get to the quarterback.
A throw on the move is caught, and it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 21
Hurts
yards.
and Brown connect, and it's a 1st down for Philly.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the 1st down. Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he's going to get him a 1st down here across midfield and down to the 45.
It's a gain of 8.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
14 yards.
That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a 1st down.
At the 31-yard line.
So far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play to secure that one. And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike, and they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. Fourth quarter starts, and it's a run for Barkley. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. And in motion is Brown. He'll throw on 4th down with Hurts. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. The Cowboys offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Play action now. Prescott. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On 2nd down, it's down. Short throw, caught by Ferguson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
They'll run it with Williams. And he is tough to bring down. Finally, the defense gets him on the ground. It'll be no gain on that one.
25-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 9. Now Prescott. This one is complete. It's Pickens. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here's Prescott. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. Now a toss, left side, it's Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Prescott from the gun on third down. He'll drop this down to Williams. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down.
5 yards.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
It's a gain of 8.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
They run over center with Williams. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
A loss of 2.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
From the shotgun, it's down. A ball deep for the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone, and it's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there, and now it's fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
This one has plenty of leg, and it is good. And they inch a bit closer here in this fourth quarter.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So it is back to a one-point game now in the fourth quarter as they kick it away. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. Trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
On second down, Hurts. Looking right side, he's got a receiver. It's Smith. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up third down. Here's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
So on fourth down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. Back deep to receive, the explosive Cavante Turpin. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. Here's Dak Prescott and the Cowboy offense set to go again. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Give him 14 on that play, one first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Now, 2nd and 4. On the ground, Williams. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Cowboys.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
Quick throw on target to Pickens.
Prescott's pass complete to George Pickens. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 38-yard line.
Here comes 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
The problem with some of these long developing plays is that it really forces the quarterback to hold on to the ball. They tried to hit him there with that big shot downfield, but the protection, it's just not able to hold up, and they're able to get home.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
The distance, and it's good. He knocks it through from long range. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Bigsby to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
Second and 6 coming up. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Here's your timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. They'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game.
Brings up 3rd down.
Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. To throw is Hurts. He's going to air this one out looking for Dotson. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. They took this one down to the wire. The late field goal does the trick, and they walk away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.